Adrian Toombs started off as a typical construction worker who's trying to provide for his family and his crew, but after putting in too much collateral on the Chitauri cleanup and having the job taken by damage control, both Toombs and his crew risk going bankrupt. So they start using the salvaged tech from Avengers fights to build their own and pull off heists and arms deals to source their incomes. What makes Adrian compelling is that the spectators can understand his hatred towards Tony, Damage Control, and even Spider-Man, as he feels like all these things are preventing him providing for his family, when really it was due to unfortunate circumstances outside of his control. And because the spectators get to know his family, Adrian's story becomes tragic as we get to witness how well provided they are, and then lose it all when Adrian gets arrested. So Spider-Man's victory isn't a perfect one. Though Vulture's origin story is tied to Tony, which deepens the Peter Parker as Iron Boy criticism, he does have a good and complicated rivalry with Spider-Man, because while Peter is constantly interfering with Adrian's business and risks exposing him to the Avengers, he's also Peter's crush's dad. And the scene where Peter and Adrian discover each other's identities, by far one of the best Marvel moments I've ever witnessed. And it's a guy driving his daughter and her date to a dance. After Peter's battle with the Vulture causes the Staten Island ferry to split in half, Tony takes away his suit, and Peter spends the rest of the movie upset with himself and focuses more on his personal life and schoolwork. Eventually, he asks Liz to the homecoming dance, and the following scene is a fun montage of Peter getting ready, and when he goes to pick her up, Adrian answers the door.
You must be Peter.
Yeah.
I'm Liz's dad. Put her there.
The music fades out and Peter is shocked. While he's trying to keep his cool, the spectators get to see Adrian in a different light. Instead of the scary, cold-blooded murderer we've seen throughout the film, he's a loving husband and father. And when Adrian is driving Peter and Liz to the dance, a simple conversation between them becomes a claustrophobic nightmare as Adrian works out Peter's identity because of his preceding actions throughout the film. The fact that Peter works at the Stark internship, Ned telling the whole class that Peter knows Spider-Man, and Peter disappearing at both Liz's party and later in DC where Spider-Man saved her. And we get to see Adrian mentally putting the pieces together thanks to Michael Keaton's amazing acting. But because Spider-Man saved his daughter, Adrian gives Peter a chance to stay out of his way, and this same sense of honor is what makes him keep Peter's secret. Because Spider-Man saved Adrian's life despite his belief that the Avengers only care about filling their own pockets and not the people they fly over.